Hello and welcome back to AbiogenesisAI, where we dissect fascinating questions using data and scientific reasoning. Today we're tackling a brutal hypothetical that explodes across the internet. Could 100 average unarmed men defeat one prime silverback gorilla in a fight to the death? Forget biased opinions and online bravado. We're diving deep into the biology, psychology, and tactical realities of this primal encounter. Let's analyze the evidence. This isn't just a random who would win, it touches on primate power, human limits, and the chaos of group dynamics under extreme duress. Our scenario: 100 adult human males, average fitness, no weapons, no clothes, no combat training, versus one fully grown, enraged silverback gorilla. Both are committed to the fight. We'll compare their physical arsenals, analyze their likely behavior, simulate the clash, and deliver an evidence-based verdict. Let's get started with the raw stats. Let's be blunt, physically, this is David versus Goliath multiplied. A prime silverback weighs between 300 and nearly 500 pounds, sometimes more. That's 2 to 3 average men. Strength? Estimates vary, but conservative figures put a gorilla at 4 to 10 times stronger than an average human. Feats include bending iron bars and reportedly lifting over 1,800 pounds. This isn't just muscle, it's denser, faster twitch muscle built for explosive power. Their weaponry? A bite force around 1,300 psi, nearly double a lion's, and over 8 times a human's 162 psi, easily capable of shattering bone. Add massive canine teeth and devastating striking power estimated between 1,300 to 2,700 pounds of force. They're also tanks' bone density, perhaps 3 times higher than ours, thick muscle padding and tough skin. What about the humans? Individually, we're fragile, limited strength, relatively low impact strikes, easily broken bones. Our only clear physical advantage: endurance. Humans are built for stamina. Gorillas gas out quickly after intense bursts. This is crucial if the fight lasts long enough. But strength isn't everything. How do they think in a fight? Gorillas, despite their power, are typically defensive. Aggression triggers when they feel threatened, especially their family or territory. They use impressive threat displays, roaring, chest-beating, even terrifying bluff charges, 99% of which are warnings. But 100 charging humans, that's an unprecedented threat, likely bypassing warnings for immediate, brutal defense. Their fighting is instinctive, powerful, focused, often targeting one threat at a time. They aren't built for crowd control. Now the humans. This is arguably the weakest link. Confronting a charging silverback triggers primal fear. Expect panic attacks, contagious in crowds, leading to freezing, stampeding, or irrational actions. Morale is brittle. Seeing the gorilla inflict horrific injuries on the first wave could instantly break the group's resolve. Coordinating 100 terrified, untrained individuals without leadership? Almost impossible. Complex strategies dissolve in chaos. Individual survival instincts clash with group needs. Can collective action emerge, or will the group disintegrate? That's the multi-million-dollar question. So how would this fight actually play out? Assuming the humans don't immediately break, the gorilla's initial charge will be devastating. Using its speed, 20 to 25 miles per hour bursts, it hits the front line with skull-crushing force. Instant, horrific casualties are guaranteed. The humans' only viable tactics leverage numbers and that endurance edge. The swarm surround the gorilla, grab limbs, torso, head, use combined weight to restrict movement and pull it down. This is high risk, requires insane coordination and bravery, and plays against the gorilla's weakness to multi-directional attacks. The dogpile, sheer mass. If enough men, dozens, pile on, their combined weight, potentially 18,000 plus pounds, could pin and suffocate the gorilla. Extremely dangerous, especially for those at the bottom. Attrition. If the initial swarm fails, keep harassing, prevent rest, rotate attackers, and exploit the gorilla's poor stamina until it collapses from exhaustion. All these tactics involve sacrifice. The first wave will suffer terribly. Success hinges on the group absorbing these losses without breaking. Weak points like eyes exist, but hitting them on a raging behemoth is near impossible unarmed. The numbers do matter. While maybe only 10 to 20 can engage directly at once, the others provide pressure, replacements, and crucial mass. But the fatigue factor is key. If the humans survive the initial onslaught and keep the pressure on, the gorilla will tire, its power fading dramatically. Time favors the humans, if they can buy it with blood. So, the final analysis. Can 100 men win? It's possible. In an ideal scenario, perfect coordination, unwavering morale, flawless swarm execution, the humans could overwhelm the gorilla relatively quickly, though still with casualties, maybe 5 to 15 severe or fatal. But is that probable for 100 average, untrained, terrified men? Highly unlikely. Two scenarios are far more plausible. Scenario 2, Pyrrhic victory. Partial coordination, hesitation, panic. A chaotic, bloody struggle. Some brave souls push through, leveraging numbers and endurance eventually. The gorilla falls, but only after inflicting catastrophic casualties, potentially dozens killed or maimed. Scenario 3, group collapse. The initial shock causes mass panic. Coordination breaks down entirely. Men flee or freeze. The gorilla, facing a scattered mob, inflicts numerous casualties until the threat dissipates or it tires. Gorilla effectively wins. Our verdict? Based on the evidence, particularly human psychology under duress, the most probable outcomes are either a gorilla victory via human panic or a horrifically costly Pyrrhic victory for the men. Realizing the potential of numbers requires overcoming the near certainty of crippling fear, a monumental task for untrained individuals. The gorilla's sheer power and the terror it inspires are likely decisive. It's vital to remember this is a violent hypothetical. Real gorillas are magnificent, generally peaceful animals facing conservation threats. They deserve respect, not monstrous caricature. What do you think? Could the men overcome their fear? Let us know your analysis in the comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful, hit like, subscribe to AbiogenesisAI for more deep dives, and ring that notification bell. Thanks for watching.